What's happening, everybody? WV3V, Jason here, doing a little live streaming of some FT8. It's kind of like watching paint dry, but hey, nonetheless, we are playing amateur radio. So we're down on 17 meters, seeing if we can make some contacts. The band has been kind of up and down today, so we're seeing what's on out there. The local time is 2:22 in the afternoon on Monday, actually, May 25th. And as far as a rig, I'm using the FTDX-10, using currently 20 watts. And the preferred antenna right now is the Comet CH250 HD vertical. So take and give a shout out there to a couple of stations, XE1 ACA. Thanks for the contact there on FT8. And let's see who else. Give another shout out to KT4MC. Thanks for the contact. And NM2V. Appreciate for the contacts there on FT8 on 15 meters. Took in change from, what was it, 17 meters down to 15 meters. Have a little bit better luck. Trying a couple of stations. I just saw Africa in there. If you're just joining me, doing a little FT8 this afternoon. Not playing around with the Dit Storm, but figured I would try some digital. The band has been relatively just okay at that. So, again, using the Yaesu FTDX-10 along with the Comet CH250 HD vertical antenna and running 20 watts on WSJTX. I typically don't run a whole lot of power. I like QRP. I will run power if I'm trying to make a contact with somebody that is a rare contact. Africa was just in here a little bit ago, and that was kind of neat to see two Africa stations, but I would have to go back over to, let's go to ham clock here and look at ham clock. Quite a bit of activity there in the dark theme. I need to change that probably, but yeah, there we go. So we'll stay on 15 meters as long as it will allow, which sometimes has been all the way up until 10 o'clock at night. So we'll see. We'll see how today goes. I'll try to throw out my call sign here again a couple times and see if we can't make contact with anybody. And if you're new to the channel, drop a comment, drop a like, and or a subscribe. I will take and try to answer comments. Although I'm still trying to work on that piece, actually, of the comments. But yeah, thanks for stopping by on a Monday afternoon. Well, let's see if we can't make contact with India Kilo 5, Fox Charlie Hotel. Let's see if we can't maybe reach Italy there. I think that's where that gentleman is at. Yeah, looks like it. Italy. So we'll try for Italy. 20 watts. Using the vertical. Usually do a lot better with the cobweb, the MFJ cobweb. 20 through 6 meter antenna. I've got that up about, I'm thinking it's probably about 28, almost 30 feet off the ground. Hey, and I'll give a shout out to Whiskey 2, Mike Julia Romeo. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Matt. I see you in the comments there. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, it is kind of a somewhat boring afternoon, honestly. Usually I'd go out and do a Parks on the Air when I have time off, like today. But the bands have been just in the toilet and not really doing so well. So, and again, being a QRP operator, it is. Let me come in there. There we go. Being a QRP operator, days like today just don't work out so well, with the solar influx or the solar flux index, and low power. A lot of times just all mix. So I'll just hang out here and work from the home QTH. So thanks for stopping by. I'd have to also say the other thing I would be doing would be messing around with the Dit Storm. But again, for those that are haven't heard of it, it's called the Dit Storm Cipher, and it is by Morse Nexus. There you go, Dit Storm Cipher, and it is a Morse code device that is actually pretty cool. It takes and it will decode Morse code, 5 words all the way up to 150 words, so they say. I've been playing around with it for the last couple of weeks, 2 weeks, I guess, and trying to get it dialed in, and it just works okay. Not to say that it's a bad product, not by any means. I did do a upgrade on the software because it was needed, and it's kind of a neat device. But yeah, it might just be my setup. I'm not quite sure. But again, it is one of those things that you really got to play with to try to get to work correctly. It seems so. And we'll stop the action here and just go back to calling CQ. There we go. And yeah, so this is it. My humble little shack here in North Las Vegas, Nevada. Delta Mike 26, working some slow day FT8. So thanks for stopping by, checking it out. Again, I try to make or do some videos when I can, and this is probably the easiest way. Kind of don't mind just hanging out playing radio when I can. So there you go. And we'll jump back over to a little ADSB for your viewing pleasure. This is a small little setup that I got here at the shack, running a Raspberry Pi with a FlightAware dongle and a homemade coaxial 1 meter collinear antenna. I started out with a little quarter wave vertical, sorry, for ADSB, and that got me local traffic. Once I built the collinear, once I took it, I built the collinear coaxial, the coaxial collinear. Yeah, I get my words right there. Once I took it, I built that. You know, I was able to get out to 250 nautical miles. So that really made a difference. And it's, gosh, it's only maybe 15 feet off the ground right now. If I were able to get it up higher, I would definitely reach all the way down into. I'm gonna surmise probably all the way down into California. 250 nautical miles isn't bad. I can see stuff coming out of Phoenix, down in Arizona, and it works pretty well. So for what it is, it's not bad. If you're ever interested in putting together your own station as far as a ADSB station, I can give you a recommendation. Fuzz the Pi Guy. If you look him up on YouTube, he's got a lot of videos out there. Great dude, putting stuff together. Some of the stuff is a little antiquated because of dependencies changing and libraries changing and hamlib and all that other stuff. But this one was pretty straightforward as far as getting it on the air. Basically, you flash the software and or flash the image, I should say, for the Pi, and then basically hook it up and let it run. And that's all you got to do. And then it has this neat web interface here. So yeah. So it's kind of neat to take and track aircraft. Some people have asked, hey, I've gotten a couple of comments asking, can you track the Janet flights? If they broadcast ADSB, yes. A lot of times I'll see stuff, flying up towards Area 51 on the map, and a lot of times it'll just, disappear because they stop broadcasting or whatever. So typically I think when they take off from McCarran International there, they'll have certain broadcast information, and then they turn it off, obviously. So those are the flights that take and transport individuals up to Area 51 again, which is the alien base. Yeah, I think all that stuff's a bunch of hogwash, but you never know, I guess. Anyway, it's cool to sit here and watch flight traffic, watch elevations, and actually altitudes, I should say, not elevation, but the altitude of some of the aircraft, and just to see some of the flight patterns. What is interesting, if I take and I actually were to zoom in, you could see the flight patterns of the helicopters that take the tourists all around the Las Vegas Strip at night. So they will fly the Strip and a couple of key areas to see Vegas at night. And then there's also a lot of helicopter activity that is the traffic actually goes to Grand Canyon as well. So I forget the name of the helicopter company, but they take and they fly to Grand Canyon and do tours down there all the time. So cool. Let's see, what's Matt saying? Oh yeah, nice. Well, that's cool. That's cool that he put a station up there in Tonopah, and the Rachel area. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Online, Matt had posted about a friend of his putting an ADSB station up in Rachel, Nevada, and Tonopah, Nevada. That's up northwest of my location. Tonopah, you've got several different towns between here and there. Obviously, you got Amargosa Valley, You've got Beatty, and then you've got Goldfield, and then Tonopah, and then beyond Tonopah is Rachel, Nevada. So it is up the up the 95, or I-11 now, I think they're calling it. And yeah, so it's about 4 hours, I guess, from here. I've gone up to Goldfield quite a bit. One of the other hobbies there is paranormal investigating, ghost hunting, you know, as they call it. And we've investigated a couple areas, the Misspaw Hotel in Tonopah. We've done Goldfield Hotel. We've done Goldfield High School. We've done the John S. Nixon building, which was the bank building. A couple other areas up there. I've also done some rock hounding and whatnot up in Goldfield. Cool little town. It is a neat little town. All the small towns are really cool to visit. Usually between the months of July, August, September, October, they do usually a day or a weekend, you know, for that town. And they'll do like Goldfield days or Beatty days or whatnot. And it's actually really cool. You know, the town puts on a neat little shindig. And they invite, you know, all kinds of people to come up there and bands to play and stuff. So it's kind of cool to get out and visit some of the small ghost towns that are out there. And what else? Yeah, that's kind of about it. So I think not sure where we're at on timeline here. Yeah. So this is it. I keep saying Sunday because I keep thinking it's a Sunday, but it's a Monday. So Monday afternoon, 3:10. I think I started around 2:22, somewhere around there, local time. 15 meters is got still quite a bit of activity, so not too much else going on, so yeah. I would say I would talk about a couple other projects I got going, but yeah, they're still in their bags. I've got one of the projects I would like to put together is right here, and this is a Spherix receiver that I took and I got. I've been meaning to put it together, and I haven't got around to it yet, but so I'm gonna have to look at this and see how easy it is. But it is the K8 TND Spherix receiver from QRPbuilder.com. So I took it to purchase this a little bit ago, like 2 months ago, maybe a month ago. And if you haven't checked out their site, check out their site, QRPbuilder.com. A lot of cool little kits there, some interesting stuff. So very neat. If you're into putting projects together, I like building stuff, and I don't know if I'll build this on the air or not. Sometimes it's a little problematic, but those guys that do it, all those YouTubers that do it, hey, you guys do an awesome job. So that is cool. I've got one basically camera, which is right here, and trying to do a low budget stream. So nonetheless, all right, my friend, that is the phone, and I'm gonna say 73s, I think, for now. That's the second call during on the air, but yeah, I'm gonna say 73s for now. I'm gonna let this play for just a little bit, and then we'll shut her down. So thanks for stopping by. If you came by, give a like, a subscribe, definitely leave a comment, and we'll take care and see you later. 73s.